Hi friends, I just wanted to share with you my complete finish with Hanging Garden. It's Jock's Girl, and just the other night I finished it by using some beads. You can see they're here. So in place of the French knots that were part of the instructions, I decided to do beading. And I did exactly the amount that they had. I did another project. I do not have it. I already gave it away, where they had called for, or the instructions had called for French knots, and instead I chose to use some beads. And it looked a little too clustered for my liking, and so I didn't use as many. This one I chose to put as many as they called for, and then I thought I can always remove them if I didn't like them, and I was getting a little concerned when I was in this area. But I had started here and went across. And so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and finish, and then if I don't like it, I can easily remove them, but I ended up liking it. So there it is. The design was by Leslie Tier, and what I enjoyed is this bright color here. It's so fun. I like that she instructed to use full stitches, and then the back stitch was, I don't want to really say the word off because it's what she had designed to do, so it's not off, it is correct in her design. That it's doesn't outline exactly, and I love it. For me, I think it gives it the appearance of a water painting, and just a hint of it. I mean, not a complete, but just a hint. So I like that, and I like the fact that I'm one that likes to do things the way they're instructed to do, or the way they're intended to do, and so when they're intended to do something that's fun like this, I enjoyed it. I think it's just the nurse in me. You do what you're supposed to do the right way every time. You have a creative policy, but you must follow the rules, right? So I enjoyed that. Leslie Tier was creative, and I got to follow her rules. I enjoyed stitching this, and when I got to the very end here, I was sad that I was putting my last stitches in, but I am so happy to be done with it because I've moved on. Just wanted to show you guys something else. I did show some blue glass that I purchased, and I went to the thrift store and found this. This also matches it. And so, to give myself permission to buy it, I needed to think of a way that I could use it. I wanted to buy it, one, because it was part of the collection. Oh, and then there was another part that I spoke of. I remember talking about it. Let's see if I can grab it really quick. I have it already put in a drawer. Okay, here it is. Ooh. That was this one. It's a bigger piece. This one doesn't have a lid. It may have had a lid at one time. There's a little shelf here. So it maybe had a lid, maybe doesn't have it anymore. But the other ones came with lids, and I'm fine with that. I don't know how I will use this, but probably use it to put things in. I don't know. We'll find a purpose for it, but I really love this tray. And as you can see, I've been using it for stitching. So I put it on my bedside, and then when I'm stitching, I've been filling it up with the things, and then I take them out as the night, as I end my night or whatever. But I put my threads in here, my floss, excuse me, my scissors, my needle keep is in here. And I like to put my needles away every night. And then I like this to rest up on here because that way it's not scratching the gold on my scissors from the glass, or the glass getting scratched, vice versa, right? When I was doing my beading, I took these out and I had my beads in here, and it was easy for me to use. And that idea from using a dish with beading came from Cowgirl Kate, because she had a cute little plate. I have since found little plates to use for beading, and I have them put away because every now and then I want to try something different and something new. But anyways, I'm pretty sure this is vintage. I'm pretty certain. But I have this love for this stuff, so this gives me a purpose for having it and a reason for purchasing. And this one I paid $3 for, and this one I paid only $1. So for $4, $8 in total made that complete set. Anyway, so that is for, excuse me, working on this little bunny. This morning I finished his ears, and now I'm starting to work on the body. And I know what my problem was. Not only did I cut my fabric a little too short, I also didn't count correctly. And I was instructed to count correctly, and I didn't do it. So it's my fault. I added 2 inches, but I didn't add 2 inches to the other end. So in fairness, I gave myself 2 inches, which ended up being a 1 inch and 1 inch, right? And then I didn't cut it right, so it wasn't even quite an inch. But that's what happened. So I didn't do it correctly, but it's a learning curve. I do know how I want to finish this. I've decided I'm going to do a flat fold, and on the other side I'm going to stitch an Easter egg, and I'll show you that, guys, in another video. But just wanted to give you guys a little update. Today is the 8th of January. My daughter is going to a father-daughter dance tonight, so when she comes home, I'm going to pamper her to get her ready for her special night with her daddy. She's been doing this since she was 3.5 years old, right? Was she 3.5? No, she was 4. She's been doing this since she was 4 years old, and now she's 10, so she's so excited. So I thought, oh, I'm going to, get a little bath running for her, and then, do her nails so they're fresh, and just the little girly pampering, and send her on her way with her dad. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure I'll put some Instagram pictures up of the 2 of them. But meanwhile, you guys take care, have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.